Wake up, everybody, no one's sleeping. Hey. Breaker, breaker, 1, 2, breaker, breaker, 1, 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to get anybody in this stream. I'm going to hang on here for a few minutes because this is so random. I did not plan a specific time. I didn't sit down on notifications. So if I get somebody in the stream, I'll be very, very shocked. I got one person. Hey. Who I got in the room? What's up? This is random as hell. So there was nothing planned. I wasn't even sure if I was coming on tonight. I was about to go to bed and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get on and see what happens. So I got 3 people in the building. Hey everyone, I don't know who you are because y'all not saying nothing. And this is my chat not on. Hold on, let me see. Now I got the chat on. Hey cousin, what's up? That's my cousin right there. That's my cousin. Who else is there? My cousin. Why you ain't at work? Huh? Hold up. I gotta take my glasses off. Maybe I can see better. So I got both my cousins in the house. It's some hoes in this house. My bad. I've been listening to Cardi B WAP for the past 40 minutes, I think. Oh, that's right. You do work from home. Girl, hey, moving on up. Hey, moving on up. I can call you all the time now, shit. So yeah. So Evita, meet my other cousin. This you know, now. Hey Jacob, what's going on? How you doing? But yeah, I've been watching like Cardi B reaction videos to watching people watch WAP and then react to it. I totally did not have the same response as the average person. People on there, I think the videos I was watching was like TikToks of people's mamas watching it. And then it was like, oh my God, turn it off. I was just not like that. I was like, the first time I watched it, I was like, did she just say that? Yes, bitch, yes. That's how it was the first time I watched it. Girl, let me send you that video. You, look her. It's some hoes in this house. I was loving it. I was here for it. The video itself to me was visually stunning. The choreography that was in it, the beat go hard. It's an old song. I think DJ Franksky. I forgot the name of the DJ. The DJ, the dude who did Doodle Brown. This Doodle Brown. He the one who did the original song, There's Some Hoes in This House. So Cardi took that and dropped it in a hook. It is a bit much, I can say that. But if anybody on this channel has read my book, y'all know that's some shit that I would say. If anybody that's on this channel has been a boyfriend of mine, y'all know that's some shit I would say. If y'all ever heard my poetry, y'all know that was peanuts compared to the shit I have said. But the video itself, I think the biggest part about the video that I thought was a bit too much for me was Cardi B's boobies. That was a bit too much for me. I don't know why. Jacob said, not him. Hey, Lady V, what's going on? Damn, but that, I don't know why that was. I think it's because of the rubations that she was doing, and then the tassels. That was, yeah. That's the only thing I think was a bit too much for me. But the rest of the video, the statue with the water shooting out of the breast. If I can make one of me with my slimmer waistline, bitch, I would get it made. I'm telling you. The gold asses on the wall. That was cool. I thought that was cute too. The tigers fucking, I thought that was funny. I don't know why. When I see animals doing the do, that's just find that shit funny. Rated PG. It was not rated PG. The crazy thing was though, the video makes the song softer. Because if you hear the audio, the unedited version before you see the video, you're gonna be, the fuck they just say? And then when you watch the video, it kind of tone it down. A lot of people say it's soft porn. But if you've ever watched the boobies, the tigers was in there getting it. They was in there getting it. That was the first things that they saw when they walked down the hallway. But yeah, Cardi B's boobies with the tassels. It was something about that visual that was just a bit much for me. They asses out. They wasn't nothing. They always had their asses out. I don't know. Maybe it was just the tassels. They really just. I was like, that's a bit much for me. But other than that, I mean, I've seen strippers, so I don't know why. But there's something about that. Just, I don't know what it was. But other than that, her hair bumping, just everything. Everything else was bumping to me. I just loved everything else about the whole damn video. I know a lot of people was like, it's demeaning to women, which is not. Yeah, I'm a literal person. The word demeaning with your own self-reflection. So for you to say that a video was demeaning for another woman is an inaccurate statement. Hey, Sass! Hey, y'all, if y'all not subscribed to Sass channel, which I think everybody in here is, but if y'all not, run over to Sass channel real quick, right, and subscribe to her channel. She is almost at 1,000 peoples. She trying to get the family built up that she could be a partner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ken Don, what's going on? So yeah, I know Ken Don was one of the people that was like, he really wasn't feeling that video. He wasn't feeling that video. We talking about the WAP video right now. And but yeah, like when you say that it's demeaning is a personal statement. So I don't know, maybe people might want to use another choice of words. They think it's a bad look. But these women were talking about themselves. You know what I'm saying? I guess let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. I'm gonna tell you this one line that I have said in a poem that has got me prizes. People always think poetry is supposed to be flowery and yeah, poetry could be anything. So I have this line. So this will make you understand why I'm really feeling this song. Hey 730, what's going on? Greeting to you. Welcome. This is my first time seeing you here. You said you need to watch it again, Lady V. You feel like the folks need to let them live and do what they want to do. I can say it's artistically, creatively speaking, I thought the video was very creative put together. The song lyrics themselves. I don't know what the heck just happened there, y'all, but I'm glad y'all still here. My stuff just cut off. Did it get too hot or something? My camera not hot. I don't know why it just cut off on me. But anyway, the song lyrics is very raunchy. You know what I'm saying? It's really grown folks-ish song lyrics. They use a lot of metaphors, but a lot of the lyrics are very straightforward. What else we got going on here? Like, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. I got this poem that in my poem, I say, nigga, remember the damn poem. Come and test my gag reflex because I know it's a test I can pass. I have been known to take in dick so deeply that pubic hair gets embedded in my lips and make you think I grew a fucking mustache. That's what I'm saying. When I heard WAP, I was like, that's some shit I would have said because that's some shit I have written in poems before. You know what I'm saying? I'm graphic like that, So yeah, the lyrics itself didn't. That's some. I mean, you think back a Luke. Some Too Short. They had some nasty ass lyrics in their songs. You say, I can't hear it. Is it just me? Oh my, you're gone. Leave me come back. I'm here. So I don't know. Maybe that was on the break. I'm not sure, but I'm back. So you say, well, damn. So like I'm saying, I have in my poetry, I have lyrics like that. You know what I'm saying? I have a poem that the entire poem is, the title of the poem is called 500 Words. And it's exactly 500 words, me sitting there saying to, can you hear that poem in its entirety? I don't know my poetry by heart no more. Let's see. How does this start off? It started off saying, "I want to fuck you." That's the first sentence. That's the very first line. If I could, is my poetry book in here? Hold on, my poetry book might be in here. And what room am I in? Give me a second, y'all. Hold on, pull my dress down. Do. Talks among yourselves. Talks among yourselves. I'm still here. Okay. My poetry book is not in this room because I know I have all my poems printed out. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video one day. Hey Christine, what's going on? I'm gonna do a video one day and I'm gonna do that poem. Cause my other phone died. Hold on. How my phone plugged up on the charger and I got 1%? This is really dying. Let me see if I can get this phone. Amir Couture, welcome. This is your first time here too, or at least that's my first time seeing you. Welcome to the room. Being nasty is okay, right? As long as we're safe. As long as we're safe. That's what I'm saying. We grown. They some grown women talking about what they want to do. The only poem that I remember, Jacob, is not an erotic poem, but I can do a poem. I did a video on the channel once upon a time, but that poem where I say that, oh my goodness, it's some nasty stuff in that poem. It's some nasty stuff in that poem. Man, I wish I knew my poetry book. Akina gone, so I ain't holler for her to tell her to bring it to me. I let her out the house. You know, she been quarantined since January. Damn, what's a poem? One of the poems, I put this video up on the channel years ago, and it's not rated R or X. It's just and funny. But majority of my poems are erotic poems. I started off doing erotica on the stage when I was doing spoken word, and I didn't use a lot of metaphors. I was straight to the punch, just like I'm saying, I could recite WAP like it was my own. That's the type of poetry I used to do. I have won competitions for erotic poetry. Myself and Mocha, the other girl who helped me write the book. Hey, Vine, this my baby right there. I love me some Vine. I had wrote erotica for me and Mocha used to go around the nation and perform erotic poetry. One week she'll win, next week I win. Mocha got some shit to say that she drowned fish. You know what I'm saying? I've been one of them type of women that if when I was with a dude, hey Jack Triple, my boy, it's up. That I would we would go, like I said, we go around and we perform poetry. Sometimes she'll win, sometimes I'll win. Like I said, she got poems, like, lyrics in her poem said she drowned fish. She got lyrics in her poem said she sucking soul from his pee hole. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of poetry we did. So when I hear, say I want to hear one so I can have my popcorn ready. The poem I remember is not X-rated at all. But if you want me to do an X-rated poem, I gotta either have my phone charged up so I can pull it off, because I got some of them posted to Facebook, or I gotta go downstairs and find my poetry book. Where the fuck is my poetry book? Wait a minute, it might be on my laptop. Okay, I'm finna do a poem. See if I can remember the video that I posted on Facebook. On YouTube before. Did I do Crazy Love on YouTube? I did a poem on YouTube before, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, so here's Crazy Love. You know, love is some fucked up shit, you know. Because over time it hardens your heart and it eats your soul. It makes you do all kinds of wild and crazy shit. Especially when the one you thought loved you calls it quits. I mean, who does he think he is? Who the fuck does he think I am? Does he think he could use and abuse my love and expect me to understand? See, I disregarded those late night phone calls. Besides, he told me it was just his voice. And he had told me that no other woman could ever steal my joy. And sometimes he wouldn't even make it home, you see. See, he was working overtime to support our family. But then one day he left. Said things just wasn't working out. And as he exited the door for his love, I screamed out. So I went to his job to talk to him, right? We got into a little argument. He kind of pushed me aside. So I took out my knife and I stuck it in his side. See, then I got served with this thing called a restraint. It was telling me what I could do around him, better yet, what I can't. But see, love has no boundaries, so I overstepped mine. I went to go find my man just one more time. And now I'm in front of this judge. Hear ye, the court is now in session. And there's a priest in the corner trying to send me his blessings. And the judge says, Miss Poetry, why did you vandalize his car? See, those scars represented the scars that he left on my heart. And speaking of his heart, you know when you shot him, you almost hit it? Damn, you mean I missed? See, I wanted him to feel how it was when he tore my love apart. In my defense, Your Honor, I like to say love makes you do some wild and crazy shit. Especially when the one you thought loved you calls it quits. It's crazy love. That's crazy love. That's it. That's that poem. That's the only one I can remember. That's the only poem that I can still remember. I have not performed poetry on a stage in about 7, 8 years. Thank you, Christine. See, so cuz you saying cuz. They say preach fine. So that's the only one I can remember. Thank you so much, Don. Thank you, Amir. If I could go get my poetry book, I think I know where my poetry book is. Let me get my laptop. I'm gonna be right back. Y'all talks among y'allself. My bedroom was in the next room over. It should take me. Y'all see these mosquito bites? Mosquitoes tore me up. When it's hurt. You say you love that poem? Thank you. Hey, Musically Me. It's my boo right there. What's up? I'll be right back. The church finger. I'm exiting. I'll be right back. Get out. Have a service. Y'all miss me? Y'all miss me? Okay. So, say church make you hold it. Wait a minute. I got water right here. I can't spill water on my laptop and I'm going to be mad as a mofo. Let's see. I believe I have all my poetry on this laptop. Hey, we might just have a poetry session right now. So if y'all was not aware, I started performing spoken word poetry back in 1999. And when I first started, my poetry name was Lady Butterfly. It was so weak. I was doing straight erotic poetry, but I thought the butterfly reminded me of a vagina, so that's why I chose Lady Butterfly. Really weird. But I would do, I've got some of your poems. Just be real. I got some of your poems. The poems that you had gave me in the picture frame, I still have those, girl. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My cousin can write, y'all. So I would go on stage and I would do an erotic poem, and then I would do a poem that was just like crazy love, kind of psychotic type of poem. And so this dude was like, your poetry be all over the place. Your poetry just be in motion, right? So I changed my stage name to Poetry in Motion. And from there, all of my friends and all of my family members stopped calling me my real name and started calling me Poetry. So that's how I ended up with Poetry as a nickname. Like I said, once my mama started calling me Poetry, I was like, that's my nickname. My other nickname, y'all, is Nene. I told y'all that before. It's Nene. What's on here? What am I looking for? Documents. Poetry. I got poetry for days. Y'all see all the files? I got poetry for days on here. You do not call me by my legal name, do you? I ain't never heard you call me by my legal name. Really, cuz? No, you don't. You call me Nene. What the heck I'm talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I'm 500 words. Let's see what 500 words was about. Some of my poems, Bad One Side. The one with the line with the, okay, I was like, hey Sonya Renee, what's going on? I'm trying to think of the name of the poem that I got that one line in. Is it Foreplay? Get Laid. I think it's Get Laid. That's the name of the poem. I told you, it's just some raunchy names. And then I have some that's like very metaphoric. So you could hear the metaphors, because I had one girl tell me that I wasn't a poet because I didn't use metaphors. You used to write poems back in the day. What made you stop, Amir? I'm gonna tell you why I stopped doing spoken word, because it became like a vibe show back in St. Louis. A lot of people was getting on stage just for the theatrics. They wasn't really looking into really developing a poem. Do we have music with your poems? I don't have music with my poems. A lot of times when I performed on stage, if they had a band in the room, the band would just improvise. The singer Kim, his band, they offered to back my poetry and do a whole CD with me. I became real good friends with the band. Probably about 15 years ago. I just never liked my voice to music because I don't know. I just didn't. I don't know. It might sound good. I don't know. We have a poetry CD out there called General Public. It's probably still available somewhere. And on that General Public CD, there's music behind a few of the poems that I did. I don't know. My Microsoft Word not opening. What the frick is going on? My poetry. Oh, what is that document? My poems ain't opening. I wonder, because I originally had these poems on my backup drive, and I wonder if the poems are on there, and that's why, because ain't nothing opening up. The fuck is going on? When I woke up this morning, okay, that's one poem, but I want to get the one that had that one line in it so y'all can see. When I woke up this morning, my computer screen was blue. Scared the shit out of me. Okay, so this is for Jacob. Jacob said he want to hear this nasty poem. Buy a new computer. I should. I don't like none of them. Like back in the day, I used to like the Sony Vaio. But I like these computers now. They making them so freaking cheap. And a lot of them don't. I got to get a new one anyway because my Microsoft Word is no longer compatible. That's probably the problem. My Microsoft Word is no longer compatible with Windows 10. I got like Word 2007, and I hate to buy the subscription, so whatever. But anyway, send me that one. This computer, you don't want this. You don't want this one. This computer old as dust, girl. I took this computer from Kina. That's how old it is. I done put like 3 hard drives in it. Oh yeah, cover your ears if you ain't old enough. If there's anybody in this room that's under the age of 18, consent with your parents before listening to this poem. If you have any questions, talk to your mom and daddy, but you shouldn't be here. Okay, is he old enough for your poetry? Yeah, make up a grown ass man. I think Musically Me is the youngest one in the room, and she grown. Okay, so this poem is called Get Laid. See if I can get the cadence. Y'all ready? Give me like a thumbs up or emoji or something. Let me know y'all ready. I just had to wet my whistle. Yeah. Okay, so Musically Me, you and Vine, I think y'all the same age. Unless Vine had a birthday that I don't know about. Okay. All right, we ready. This is nasty, y'all. Okay. I'm not gonna look at the screen. I don't think. Maybe somebody just came in. I did see. Oh, Roll Hill Entertainment. You if you under 18, hey, you might want to bounce. This gonna be a nasty poem. This ain't gonna be nothing for the church ears. You might need some holy water if you want to go throw that. Hey, happy birthday in 1 hour. Oh, 53 minutes. 53 minutes. Amir gonna be birthday. Hey, Kashana, how you doing? I'm gonna do a real nasty ass poem. I started off talking about WAP and why I like the song, and so some of the poetry that I used to spit had that type of feel, vibe. So this is one of the poems that I wrote. It's called Get Laid. It's nasty. Okay. I wrote this poem just to get laid. I want to have brothers lined up by the door by the time I exit the stage. I don't care to be phonetically fucked. I'm not in for mental masturbation. need to have a phoenix rising through my Gemini thighs like they's giving me physical stimulation. I need to have my body quiver as you sliver your silent soldier in my foxhole. Thrash me without speaking too many metaphors, cause tonight I want to be your unpaid whore. That is, if you pack in the heat that can make my body melt. See, I need your harness to wrap around your waistline like a belt. It has to be able to dig a route to where my orgasm can't be faked. Leave a tunnel so when the next brother comes in, he'll already know which direction to take. It's for those conscious ones who may think I'm not deep enough for you. My mission is not to lay down my life for you, but I will lay down doggy style, froggy style, wheelbarrow, pretzel twirl, even the simple missionary, yab, yum, and a little bit of fusion. The flower press just to let me be your revolutionary rider. Spread my legs for you like you spread in the uprising. Open my labia, third eyes wide, and speak to me with your tongue. Have me speaking in tongues, and have my nipples harder than raising kids. I get you raised higher than taxes. If I wanted to poetically correct, I could tell you. I messed that up. If I wanted to be poetically correct, I could tell you. I have an oasis flooding over like Niagara Falls. I need you to come beat down this like the Berlin Walls. Cause me to open up and be ready for you to invade like pirates to naval brigades. Come blow up my spot like terrorists did the Taj Mahals. Simply put, the night could be ours. Do you need me to speak in planetary prose? Pick my hair into an afro. Talk about Osiris and Oshun. I would even on your peace pipe if that's what it takes for you to come all night. But I prefer for it to just be direct and tell you that you just make my pussy wet. Like, I need you to be a little creative. No, my girl said that she needs you to be a little creative and she love a man's diction. But truth be told, I just want your dick, son. So I wrote this poem just to get laid, and I don't have no time for poetic accolades. That's a different poem. I just realized that when I read it all the way through. It don't even have that line in there. But you see what I'm saying? I got a nasty mouth. I'm nasty mouthed it. So I talk fast though. You say you're dirty, honestly, is on point and raw. I talk fast, so I'm sorry I was talking so fast. But what the hell is the poem that I say that line in? Now I want to figure it out. Say Cardi needs for you to write her and they would have liked the song better. You know what? When Meg came in with her lines, Megan's lines versus her lyrics was so much more doper than Cardi's. I'm gonna have to put that out there and say it. But it's been that song. I still like it. What the hell is the name of this poem then that I wrote with that line in it? Maybe I could do like a search. Do like a search on my computer, then it might be like, what the hell you looking for, girl? See if it popped that up, that particular poem. Why am I doing a Bing search? I don't want to do a Bing search. That ain't what I wanted. I don't know what the name of the poem is. I have so many poems, y'all. I'm like that, and I can't think of what the name of that poem is. Getting back to you. I thought it was Get Laid. And like a computer put them all in alphabetical order. Say Saturday Night Freak Poetry. You say you still love WAP too? I'm just saying, if you really break down the lyrics of the song, they just shit talking. And I know from my tender age up until I became celibate, and that wasn't on purpose. But up until that time, I used to talk mad shit to a dude. I used to talk mad, and that's basically what they did. They talked mad shit. I can't find a damn poem. I'm so mad about that. Oh, I could say poetry. Here we go. What? Nope, that ain't working. No, I don't want the text sex. What the hell is text sex? That might actually be text. I'll never know. Okay, but then like I say, if I just wanted something with like metaphors, if y'all just want to hear something with metaphors, I can give y'all metaphors, but it's still a sex poem. Let's see. Okay, this one. Did y'all watch the Brandy and Monica verses? I started off watching the Brandy and Monica verses. I love Brandy's music. I love Monica's music. I was bored as hell. I'm telling you, I was bored. I could clearly see that they really didn't want to be in that room together. Brandy did. It looked to me like Brandy wanted to be in that room, and Monica was just like, I'm just here just because they making us do it. But like I said, I love their music, but I was bored. I'm that person that when they first started talking about these battles, they said this was verses, and now every time women get up there, oh, it's not verses anymore. It's just women. It's just appreciation of music. Like when Erykah Badu and Jill Scott got up there, that was boring as hell to me too. Even though I love their music, but everybody was like, it ain't about a battle. They ain't going up against each other. We just appreciating the music. If it's gonna be a fucking listening party, just say it's a listening party. But no, it's supposed to be a battle. That's what the word versus mean. You have an opponent. And anytime it's the men, oh, it's a battle. And it's not just rap. When Teddy Riley went up against Babyface, it was a battle. Oh, Babyface shut him down. This, that, and that. When Luda went up against Nelly, it was a battle. When DMX went up against Snoop, that was the best shit ever right there, man. They had a battle in the sense of Snoop would play one track and then DMX would play one that answered to it. It's like, okay, you want to play that? I got one for you too. But they still was able to show love, but they still battle. What's up, girl? Hey. See, I was in your live yesterday and you didn't even realize that was me. You didn't even realize I was like, it's me from high school, girl. It's me from school, from the old neighborhood. Yeah, like every time that they do the men, it's a battle. It becomes a battle all over again. But anytime they put the women up, oh, it's not a battle. Stop trying to make it a battle. Stop trying to pit them against each other. It's supposed to be just the appreciation of music. No, it's supposed to be a damn battle. And that shit was boring as far as a battle was concerned. It doesn't change the fact that they have great music, both of them. I still love their music, but I wanted a battle. Yeah, competition. Jill wasn't even playing her huge hits at all. And that's when Nelly fucked up, though, because I really think Nelly could have took Luda, for real. I'm not just saying it because I'm from St. Louis. I'm not just saying it from St. But Nelly was playing a lot of tracks that people had never heard of. He was playing a lot of tracks that he had written for a lot of white artists that don't play on the urban radio stations. I knew him because I listened to a lot of doggone music. But, yeah, they kind of lost it for Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say, yeah. You said you don't watch it, Jacob? The one with DMX and Snoop, if you have to go watch a versus battle, hands down, they clown. When DMX was all out of breath and shit, you could see his age, but he was still up there because they actually was like going with the song. They was like, you know, even though they had the track playing, they was still rocking with the song. And even when DMX was up there, Snoop had so much love for DMX. Snoop was up there rapping up. He was the backup singer for DMX. He had all the ad-libs. They was going in. They had a good time. Then with Beanie Man, when they did Beanie Man, oh man, that battle right there, that was good. That was a good versus battle too. What battle would I like to see? I want to see some hip hop artists, female hip hop artists. I want to see some female hip hop artists. I would love to see. The Beanie Man was the bomb. Monica and Brandy was a snooze fest to me too. I mean, like I say, I love their music, but that was just not that one. They didn't do it for me. Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill gonna show up on time? Y'all know she be late to everything. You think she gonna show up on time? No, I don't want Lauryn Hill. No, I want some grit, somebody that can like go toe to toe. If we want to go old school, give me some MC Lyte against Queen Latifah. Some MC Lyte against Queen Latifah. No, back in the same genre of music, the same like time. You know, give me some. Lady of Rage against Bahamadia, some shit like that, you know, something like that. Give me I want some Foxy Brown, put her up against Eve, you know, something like that. I need a battle. I need something that's gonna really be competition. So if we gonna do some nastiness, fuck it, Trina against Lil Kim. Let's do some nasty against nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I think Lil Kim hands down on that for me, because I can't even remember a goddamn Trina song that she ain't on another person's song. She might have some old shit out there, but you know, I need some. I would have to have something like that. Say Eve is fire. Eve is dope as hell. Hey, Faith versus. Look, don't get me talking about Faith and Mary J. If anybody ever been on this channel before, y'all would know that I say that the Mary J. Blige cannot sing. But if you play her tracks, you play her music, Mary J. got some motherfucking hits. She got some hits. But I've seen her live, and her live performances, I'll be like, really, girl? She always start off every concert saying, I'm sorry, y'all, I got a sore throat. No, you can't sing, girl. You can't sing live. You need the studio. You need the auto-tune. You need all that, girl. Kim versus Trina would be fire. Mary J. and Mariah Carey? Nah. Not. I am a vision of love. And it was all that was. They don't even go against Mary J. They don't even match. Nah. And Mariah will blow Mary J. out the fucking water vocally. No. Vocally? No. But hit-wise, I don't know. Mariah got some motherfucking hits. But nah, they music don't match to me. Don't trip. I said I ain't seen you in the... Hi. Y'all know I've been gone. Y'all know I've been dealing with my depression and anxiety and bipolarness and mood swings and all that shit. So I've been gone. Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez? Jenny from the Block? Now, Jenny from the Block, she needs to go up against Ashanti. Somebody else said Ashanti versus, I forgot who, Keisha Cole. And I was like, nah. Jenny from the Block needs to go up against Ashanti. They had the same vibe. How you doing? Yeah, J-Lo and Ashanti, they had the same vibe. They was in that same, you know, ain't like funny. You know, they had that same feel right there. Mariah and Celine Dion. Celine Dion can't be in the verses because she ain't black. Like, the verses was created for black music appreciation. So, and like, people may say Mariah ain't black. Mariah is biracial. So, you know, she's still fitting her to me. Unless Celine come back and say she biracial, she won't fit into the genre for me. Because I know they was trying to pit Britney against Christina Aguilera. But Mariah has her father's Jamaican. Yeah, her father's from Jamaica. Her mother's white and her father's Jamaican. Ain't like funny. Say Jen has stole Ashanti's voice. Wasn't Ashanti singing Jennifer songs? I thought she was. I thought Ashanti was singing. That's what I'm saying. Put them up against each other. Put them up against each other. Who can go up against Mariah though? I was a vision of love. That was my favorite album by her. And it was all that could be. Ken stole music from Mariah as well. I was... They said you'll never see Peter Parker and Spider-Man in the same room, and that's why you can't have Ashanti versus J-Lo battle. That's nothing but facts. Nothing but facts there. Yeah, Ashanti wrote a lot of J-Lo songs, but yeah, that or what's that girl name? No, she ain't got enough hits. I was gonna say Anne Marie. She ain't got enough hits, but it's essentially to be Ashanti against herself. If Whitney was still alive against Mariah, musically, oh man, they had some catalog. They got a catalog, both of them together. Only reason why I would put them together is because they had an actual beef. But somebody suggested Mariah against Beyonce. That don't match either. Mariah and Beyonce? Nah. Beyonce, like I said, I'm not a stan, but Beyonce is on a whole nother level for me. However, I don't know. What about against Janet? Janet Jackson. Miss Bubblegum singer. She sing like pop bubblegum sing, but I love her R&B hits. Um, hmm. Who can go up against Janet Jackson? Well, I gotta think on that. Yeah. You say Janet 100%. Whoever she go up against, just that Janet hands down. How you doing, Spruce Brian? If they hadn't say not if they gotta sing live. Carrie Hilson against Sierra. I can see that. New Edition against themselves. New Edition probably the only group out there that can go against themselves because they got BBD. New Edition. They got like individual soloists. Janet and J-Lo. Oh my goodness. Mariah only had a high octave pitch. Mariah got some hits, man. Like she got that. And who else had that? There was Minnie Riperton, but she was long gone. Alicia Keys used to have it, but now Alicia Keys sounds like she's been smoking a whole lot of cigarettes. I don't think she hit those notes like she used to. I keep on falling. I don't think she could do like she used to. I can't do it no more. I used to be a soprano, y'all. I used to be a first soprano. Tamia is so fucking... Tamia against Deborah Cox. They just did a song together on YouTube, clowning. Y'all know, but Tamia, she one of my clients. I haven't never met her though. Like we don't like some of my clients I don't actually interact with, but she one of my clients. Really her husband is, and then but yeah, her and Deborah Cox. Say Alicia been hitting that peace pipe. She been doing something. Shantae Moore, baby. Ooh. I love me some Shantae. So you cannot sing is bad. Tamia can fucking blow. Tamia can blow. But yeah, if y'all haven't seen it yet, Tamia and Deborah Cox, they sung a song together. Let me see if I can pull my internet up. They did it on YouTube. The core team from both houses. They clown. Tamia and Deborah Cox. Man, what was it called? My internet going slow? Oh, they covered Whitney Houston and CeCe Winans song. Yeah, they clowned on that. Who pregnant? I need to go back. Somebody pregnant. Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Wyatt is pregnant, I think, with her 11th child. And she still can... Kiki Wyatt got pipes. That girl can sing. See, she can sing. She Sayung. She can sing. That girl can blow. Ooh, who can cope against? So I know they was trying to pit Jasmine Sullivan against Kiki Wyatt. Now I like me some Jasmine Sullivan, I do. And I'm glad Jasmine Sullivan has got her some voice lessons because she used to sound like a chainsaw underwater, but she has really improved, in her stead. So no, but Jasmine Sullivan against Kiki Wyatt, I saw that on Facebook. That's a no. But I will put Jasmine Sullivan against that one girl. What is her name? Fiona. Melanie Fiona. I will put her up against Jasmine Sullivan. And Melanie can blow too. But like I say, after Jasmine got her voice lessons, she could sing now. And I really appreciate her. Fantasia versus Jennifer Hudson. That was American Idol, wasn't it? Fantasia and J Hud. That'd be American Idol 2.0. Girl, yeah. She pregnant again, Sass. Again. I'm not sure who her husband is now because I don't think she's married to Michael anymore. But yeah, Kiki Wyatt. She pregnant with baby number 11. She said she gonna keep having babies as long as the Lord allow her to do so. I was like, okay, girl. You do you. I can't pop out 11 of them. And she not that old. But Kiki Wyatt can fucking sing. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for her professionalism, I think she would be a lot further along. That one little stab that she had when she stabbed up a dude, she might be further along. But that girl can sing. I still don't know who would go up against Janet. I really don't. Janet she's on a whole other level as well. Beyonce is on a whole nother level right now. I just can't see anybody that is like matching her energy, her I ain't speaking vocally though, just singing, because vocally we could put her up against Rihanna. You know, they not the best vocalists, but they just got some jams. That's all that is. Damn, Kiki Wyatt is that young? She only 38. Damn. Baby number 11. Baby number 11. Is she still with Michael though? That's what I'm trying to find out. Who she still married to? I'm being nosy now. She's spouse. No, she married to some dude named Zachariah. She ain't with Michael no more. She divorced Michael. God dog it, Kiki. She was with Ramont first. She was with Ramont from 2000 to 2009. Okay. They got divorced 2009. 2010, she married Michael. She was with Michael from 2010 to 2007. 2017. And then she went with Zachariah in 2018. She don't waste no time in between marriages. And she seemed like she got like a 9-year itch. Right around the 9th year, 8th or 9th year, she getting a divorce. So her and Zachariah, they probably should be married around to 2026. And then that'll be over with too. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got right there. We went on to WAP, the whole new things. So I was seeing on, speaking of singers, did y'all peep Adele and her new hairdo and her new garb that she wore? And first of all, whoever did her Bantu knots did a damn good job, because it's very hard to get thin hair to hold in Bantu knots. Whoever did the Bantu knots did a very good job. But I wasn't really tripping off of the Bantu knots though with Adele. I wasn't really tripping off of it. The one thing I was tripping off of was that I think she was rocking the Jamaican flag, and she's not Jamaican. Like, it's one thing to participate in carnival and to dress up with the what do they call? Is it called masquerade? When they wear the big feathers and the mask and they go do the jump up? Because I jumped. You know what I'm saying? When I used to go back to Antigua, I jumped. I didn't do the whole parade with the mask and everything. Like, usually tourists come in, or natives, or people who move to the island or stay to the island, they would come in and they would dress up, and be part of it. You say Adele is a no for me with the outfit. With the outfit, yeah. With the outfit, it threw me. Bantu knots are heavy on my head too. Thank you for the likes. I didn't even, I appreciate all the likes. So you didn't know who she was. She has lost so much weight. Oh my goodness. She's lost so much weight. But like, as far as like her just dressing up to be part of the festivities, I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't tripping off the fact that she had the Bantu knots. I know a lot, like, I know this happened in London, but there's a very large West Indian culture in London. And if she's going there to hang out with it and, be part of it, you're going to be part of the party. You're going to do as the Romans do when you're in Rome. So I wasn't tripping off that at all. Say the outfit, the Bantu knots, and well, she need to stick to singing. Adele need to come out with another doggone album. I'm telling you that. She needs to come up. She done lost another husband. It's time for another album. I'm just saying. And she dating this black rapper. Oh, man, he is fine, too. Oh, he fine. He's an English rapper. He from the UK. I can't remember his name now, but I remember having a picture. Brother's fine. Oh, he fine. But that's who Adele is dating now. And he might be Jamaican. And that might be why she was dressed in his colors, because she was dressed in the Jamaican flag. And that's the only thing that threw me off. Like, why is she wearing the flag? You can go out there and rock your whole little bikini and dress up in the masquerade and the feathers and all that, but not rock the Jamaican flag because you're not Jamaican. So she's glad she's happy with her weight loss. A lot of bigger girls in the entertainment eventually get bullied into losing weight. She's getting bullied now because she lost weight. First of all, people like, girl, yeah, he's a rapper and he is fine. Oh, he fine. And he actually not bad either. When I saw the picture of her with him, I was like, let me go check his music out. His music is not that bad. He's pretty well known over in Europe. He just ain't made it to the United States with his music, but he fine. Ooh, he chocolate thing too. But he might be Jamaican. Yeah, so I don't know, like, but like, I'm gonna put myself in the islands. They think they're black. Who thinks they're black? Don't trip. I said who you think they're black? Adele? I don't think that she think they black. She thinks that she black at all. Unless I missed something in the comments. People would come around. We did the same thing to Jennifer Hudson when she lost a lot of weight. Yes. Adele, when she lost weight, I remember when she first started losing weight. And her face was chiseled, but she still had a little weight to her. And now she done went really skinny. Adele, basically, she love us, but she white. I don't know if y'all having this conversation with me because I missed something. Let me go back for a second. When Adele started losing weight, you know, she did it slowly, and then she been gone for a few years. People ain't seen her for a few doggone years. And then she came back and she was like, Adele to me has went to the weight that doctors say you should be, which for me personally is too fucking skinny. Like, I'm 5 feet tall, right? My doctors say that I should be 112 pounds. I remember when I was 112 pounds, I was 14. Poetry at 47 at 112 pounds? No, ma'am, Pam. It's not finna happen. I'm not finna be out here looking like no god doggone crackhead with my big ass head, because my head ain't gonna shrink. My body gonna be all small. Nope, I'm not finna be a bobblehead out there. No, ma'am, Pam. It's not finna happen. So no, I'm not finna go to no 112. But medically speaking, that's what my doctors say I should be. Poetry thinks she should be at least 135, 140. That's it. You know, I remember when I was 130, right after I had Keena, I was sticking the thighs, just I had all the body, bing, boom, boom. I was, bam, Coke bottle at 130, 135. But if I was 100, 135, my doctor would still say I was overweight. Say, I don't know what she looked like, but she is talented. I don't want to be small like that. Maybe 20 more pounds. Yeah, she's really, I don't know, maybe she like 100. Jacob said, give him some of that crack. You knew I need to lose about 40 pounds. For me, I told y'all, if y'all watch my Traveling Talk Tuesday, I am back over 200 pounds, y'all. A lot of people out here in quarantine losing weight. Probably because I'm still going to work every day. I ain't lost it. See if I can show y'all. This is it. This the body. This the fluffiness. I got that letter S. Bam. That shaped like a letter S. Yeah, This is 200 pounds. On 5 feet tall, 60 fucking inches. I'm 200 pounds. I need to lose at least 60 of them. At least 60 of them. And then I would be all right around 140. I think I was a size 7, 8, maybe a 9 at 140. But 112, whatever, doctor. It's not gonna happen. Drink some Javita tea. Lose weight. Look here. I already got a hemorrhoid on my ass. I ain't gonna have nothing making me shit more than I need to. Y'all be having those doggone colonic teas and everything. They want to flush through my system. I got a job. There ain't no toilets on my areas when I'm out in the streets. I can't be having no teas running through me. We gonna walk. I got a treadmill, got a row machine, I got a bike downstairs in my exercise room. What else I got? I got the cardio thing machine there. I got all that stuff that I ain't using. We ain't doing no type of teas, flushing, nothing. I would drink water. It don't make you shit, it curbs your appetite. I don't want that either. I like to eat. Baby, I love me some food. I love food. I love bread. I love macaroni and cheese, pizza with the cheese dripping. I love a good thick ass juicy steak, well done, highly seasoned. I like food. I don't curb my appetite. I do it myself. I sit there. I got a portion plate, and on my portion plate, I will put down the portions, and I will make sure I don't go back for seconds. That's what I do. But no, I don't need no medications. Not medications. I don't need no medicines trying to curb it. I don't look too. People tell me I don't look 200 pounds. When I like go to amusement parks, that's the first thing. That's how I always get my stuffed animals. Every stuffed animal that I have is me going to the amusement park and them trying to guess my weight. They always guess it wrong because it look like muscle. You see that? I ain't got no floppies. You know what I'm saying? Muscle. It's just I'm solid. I'm thick. I'm thick. I told you I was watching the WAP reaction videos today, and this dude on the video, he said that Meg the Stallion was thicker than cold grits. That's me. I'm thicker than cold grits. I had to use that, baby. I love that. I'm thicker than cold grits right now. I'm heavy though. I'm just heavy. You can see it in my neck. Javita T. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not flabby at all. My booty don't move. It's just. That's why I can't twerk either, for real. I'm solid, but I'm heavy. It just ooh. I used to be all muscle, and that probably why I'm just like. I used to be all muscle, cause I used to love working out. I used to run. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going back in the comments for a little bit, cause it's trying to get me to drink that tea. Have my booty all loose. I know what y'all trying to do. Say, yeah, Adele and J Hud, they both look like bobbleheads. I'm telling you, cousin, you sure right. Jennifer looks great. Hey, it's Miss Versus World. I didn't see you coming in. Thank you for being here. Jennifer looks awesome now, but when she first lost weight, people were dogging her. They were really dogging her. Howling on them Weight Watchers commercials. You say Jennifer needs to gain like 15 pounds? Oh, I think she look good. I think Jennifer look good right now. I meant something by injection. Don't trip. I said that you said something about injection, so I'm trying to go back. She gonna make another baby with him? Oh, I think so. With the new guy, she might make another baby with him if they get married. It was back then. No man, Madea was a no with the outfit. Niecy Nash turning into Elizabeth Taylor, marrying everybody. Okay, I saw that Niecy Nash marry, what is her name? The girl is a singer. The person that she married is a singer. What is her doggone name? No, we gonna get to your Niecy Nash comment. Who did she marry? Jessica somebody? Let me look that up. Niecy Nash just got married. But this is what I'm gonna say about Niecy Nash. And I know this is stereotyping. I'm gonna just say this right now. Anytime Jessica Betts, yes, and she's a singer. Every time that I see an actress nowadays play a lesbian or a gay male, I just assume that they are either bisexual or gay or fluid or what have you. And I know that's a stereotype, but the reason why I assume that now is because in today's entertainment world, everybody is so against people playing other roles that are not within, I guess, the gender status is a good way to say it. Like the trans people don't want non-trans people playing their roles. We don't want straight black men playing the gay male roles. And so she was just in the movie, the TV show, Mrs. America. I thought that was so good. She was just in that show and she was playing a lesbian woman in that show. And so I said, oh shit, Niecy. I automatically said, oh, Niecy, she playing for both sides now. She on both teams. That was my first thought. I don't know why. I'm just judgmental, I guess. I'm sorry. I apologize if I offend anybody because I said it. But that's just how I've been seeing it. Like when Queen Latifah played Set It Off, I was like, she gay. She played that role too well. You know what I'm saying? And in Mrs. America, Niecy Nash did not even have really any interaction as a lesbian person. She just played a lesbian woman. But for some reason, I just automatically just thought that. So when they announced that she got married to a woman, I was like, good for her. It did not shock me at all. I was like, okay. You know, the wedding was beautiful. The wedding was beautiful. I'm just saying. Jessica looked good. Niecy looked good. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people was tripping off the fact that, well, she used to be married. She done had 3 kids. And, oh well. A lot of people coming to their sexuality or accepting their identity late in life. You know, back in the day, it was such taboo for people to be in a same-sex relationship. So a lot of times people got into relationships just so people wouldn't think that they was gay, or they may have just wanted to have children. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't shocked. I'm like, you better go, girl. They look good together. I'm just saying. You know, I don't know much about either one of them separately because I don't follow their personal lives like that. But they look good together. I hope they're happy. Yeah. I would say trans people don't want biological people playing them, but they play straight characters, which should not be a thing in my opinion. I was talking about that before. That because I know I've seen a lot of trans actors and actresses speak on they don't want to be typecast into just the transgender role only. They do want to be able to tell their stories, but they don't want to be just typecast in those roles only. They want to be able to just be across the spectrum. So I guess it's like a catch-22, so to speak. You know, maybe Whitney would still be alive if she had been allowed to be her lesbian self and been with Robin. From what I hear, she was with Robin. She just wasn't in the public with Robin. Now Whitney just had a drug problem. That's all that was. And I honestly am one of the people that believe her drug problem started way before Bobby. They just happened to be two drug people that got together. I wonder what happened with her and Karrueche. They're no longer friends. No more. Denise's still her woman. Was Karrueche was messing with a woman too? I don't know. Are they still on? Is Karrueche still on the show? I never watched Claws, so I don't know if who's still on there. So that's a hard secret to keep. I think it's a hard secret to keep for anybody who, especially if they really want to be with somebody. It's a hard secret to keep. I think so. I agree with that. Like a lot of people that I know who they just like denied it flat out. And then later on in life they come out and I'm like, I see, I knew, I told you. So let me go back for a second. Say Ken Down said he wasn't shocked either. Girl, I love me a good wedding. You know I do. I have a male friend that think that she may have been so dogged by men that she ran to a woman. I've heard that before, that sometimes women are just tired of the bullshit with men, so they go to a woman. Women know who better to know a woman than a woman. You know, I've heard a lot of that. You never know what her true reasons were. She may have just been attracted to both sexes. I mean, it just happens. So yeah, so it could be that. It could be that. But I personally, just from the people that I know in my life, I have a few that I really think they have been hurt with men, and I have a whole family of women, the grandmama, the daughters, the grandchildren. I'm thinking there's something that happened in that family that they were very hurt, not only by men, but by black men or by black people, because all of them had husbands, they all had children, and then later on in life, like once they get past their 30s, they all started dating women, and they all started dating white women. They wouldn't even date black women. They all started dating white women. So I think something along the lines in that particular group of family members, something happened. I really do think something happened. But overall, majority of the people that I know that are homosexual, I think it's just who they are. It's just who they are. And like say we don't really like black people. You so silly. That's my cousin. Don't mind her. Black Lives Matter her. A black woman once said that some black women pretend to be lesbians just so they wouldn't know love. I ain't never heard that. I do think with a lot of these very younger girls, back in the day, a lot of them, I think it was just doing it just for a trend. They were just trying something out because they could. And if you have sex, shit, it feel good. It feel good. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people think that they could. I'm gonna use me as an example. This is not my true story. I'm not gay. I have never been in a same-sex relationship of any kind. Women don't turn me on, but I'm just gonna use myself because I'm gonna use myself. So I was with a dude. I'm with Jacob. Me and Jacob used to do the damn thing. Jacob used to lay the pipe. He used to lay the tongue. I'm saying he used to all that for me. You know what I'm saying? It was good. If I'm enjoying it from Jacob, and then I get with a woman that makes me feel loved, makes me feel listened to, understood, a good companion, a good friend, an attraction may develop for that person. And if they look at me down too, that shit gonna feel good. I'm just saying. Tongue work feel good. Whether that tongue is attached to a man or female, I'm just saying. It's just that I'm just not attracted to that, so I probably would never try it. Plus, I'm selfish as a motherfucker too. So I'm selfish with culturally speaking as well. All lives matter is a given, but Black Lives Matter too, and that's a reminder of that fact. I'm confused. What the heck are y'all talking about? All lives matter is a given, but Black Lives Matter too, and it's a reminder of that fact. I'm gay, but personally I choose. I'm physically attracted to women. I just don't like the day-to-day of being with one. I get hate by the gay community for saying that every time. Really? It's kind of weird to me. I hear that a lot of people who are, I'm gonna say fluid, just for lack of a better term. A lot of people who are fluid, who are attracted to more than just same sex or more than just the opposite sex, they get a lot of backlash from either community. Either the gay community say you're not gay enough, the straight community say you ain't straight enough. So that's why it's so many different letters in the alphabet that's out there for, I say the alphabet people, the LGBTQ, all your alphabet people. That's why so many out there, because one group don't want to accept the other. This group don't want to accept that one, I'm confused on this whole Black Lives Matter conversation. Hey, Foreign Way, what's going on? So it's all, I'm gonna answer that question for you, Foreign Way. So all lives matter seen as something against Black Lives Matter. Yes. And the reason why that all lives matter is seen against something as Black Lives Matter, because people only use that term to counter when we say Black Lives Matter. The reason why we are saying Black Lives Matter is because we as a race of people are the ones who have been oppressed, the ones who are systemically still being oppressed, the ones who are who neighborhoods are not being taken care of, who we get overlooked for jobs, we get pay inequality, our neighborhoods aren't being taken care of. So I said Black Lives Matter, she went left. I don't even know who went left. That's the funny part. Hey, Rock Chica, what's up, girl? Hey, working woman now, out of college. Get on down with it. So yeah, so usually when somebody say all lives matter, they are saying it directly to say, no, Black lives don't just matter. All of us matter. But we ain't talking about everybody right now. We're talking about the people who are being oppressed right now. Say, I think I'm demisexual. I can't have sex with people I don't have an emotional or mental connection with. I'm so glad you explained that, because I was like, what the fuck is demisexual? So yeah. Yes, All Lives Matter is a counter to Black Lives Matter. Just like saying Blue Lives Matter is a counter to Black Lives Matter. When we say Black Lives Matter, it's because of the inequality that we have here in America and worldwide. Because I hate that when people say this, it only happens in America. It ain't just only happening in America. So yeah, that's why we saying that. I'm actually transgender, and I feel like I'm being oppressed. You probably are. It's probably not just a feeling. You probably, especially if people know that. Just Be Real and Anna, y'all funny to me right now. She said, "What's your number, girl?" You probably are. because of the being transgender is such, people are just now getting used to people being gay. Like let's be honest, people are just now being used, but people are just openly saying I'm gay, especially in the black community. So now that you come out saying that you transgender, that's another whole level of it that people ain't willing to accept right now. It's confusing. It's confusing as hell to me. I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's confusing as hell to me. Because I know one transgender. I can never remember if it's a transgender. Keisha Charmaine told me this before. When you change into a woman, so you're a transgender woman, if that's right. I think that's right. Okay, so I know somebody that's like that. So she's trans. She is going through the surgery to become a man, but she's still attracted to women. So before she start transitioning to a man, she was dating women, but she didn't consider herself to be a lesbian because she felt in her heart that she was a man. So I said, it's confusing as fuck to me. So look here. If I say the wrong thing, that's all I can do is apologize because I don't know everything. But it's confusing as hell to me. But like I said, if you feeling that you being oppressed, you probably are. Especially if people know that you are. They ridicule. Men don't want to sleep with you behind closed doors. But don't let their buddies find out about it. Some men that I know of, they would, like B. Scott. B. Scott is fucking gorgeous. And I know a lot of men that think B. Scott is fine until they realize B. Scott is a man. Then all of a sudden, they got all this hate and vitriol for B. Scott. She was just fine a few seconds ago. Just fine a few seconds ago. You just looked at her and thought, B. Scott is a gorgeous motherfucker. Just gorgeous. But as soon as they find out that B. Scott is a man or has a penis dangling between legs, oh, they got problems then. Then all the vitriol and stuff come out. But, I mean, you honestly cannot expect everybody to accept you. The thing that I think is that as long as they aren't harming you, you know, actively oppressing you and those like you because they disagree with who you are, fuck them. I mean, fuck them. Why does everybody have to like you? I sort of in a way as a black person sometimes too. Just why I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I really don't give a good goddamn. That's how I'm at this point. Just don't say nothing crazy to me because I will pop the fuck off. And you might want to feel that way too. Let me go back for a second. I missed some stuff. Okay. Oh, I've already that was back. Okay, that was my cousin asking for Anna number. Right. Dr. Amara. I love calling you doctor, the good doctor. I haven't seen you since the Mike Brown situation, girl. That's the last time I seen you. I'm telling you, the good doctor came up there. She was with the new Black Panther party. Just doing her damn thing. And she read tarot too, y'all. If y'all wanna go over there and get some advice from her as well. Okay. So yeah, she said she just wants people just to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you are, just be honest about it. Give people a choice. Yeah, I think you just be but like, okay, for me, with being honest about it, I think if you're in a relationship, I think you should be letting your partner know that what they are seeing, they may see you as a naturally born woman or male. And I think by not letting them know is, what's the word? A lie by omission, a term, that's the term. A lie by omission. Yet at the same time, as a straight woman, I don't go to the person that I'm dating and say, you know, I'm straight, right? You know, so it's kind of like, I get both sides, put it that way. I get both sides. Let's see. Let me go back. I'm trying to go back to all your stuff. Yeah, Just Be Real said just be honest too. Anna say I'm white, cis, straight, so I'm the least oppressed. You know, yeah. If we got a white male in here, then you fall back into that more oppressed state right there too. Let's see. Okay. Say I'm confessed, but it's all good. Just let people be them. Yeah, we won't cancel you, not at all. Not around here. We don't cancel you. Like, we gonna talk, we gonna joke. We ain't nobody cancel nobody around here. Ken Dom said, for me, I don't label myself bi because I wouldn't date a woman and or put a woman through me not being consistent. So I just stick to me in the same time. Well, only reason why I would label you, but this is me labeling you. You know, only reason why I would label you because of the attraction. I have a cousin who is 59, who is still a virgin. He is very attracted to men. That's all he's attracted to. He's never had attraction towards a woman. I still would consider my cousin gay because I don't always think the sexual act is what defines whether or not you are bi or gay or gives you that title. Like, I think it's the attraction itself. Not the sex happens after the attraction comes. So like you ain't just jumping into sex and say, oh shit, I'm gay. You know, the attraction comes first. So that's the only reason why I would say that you were bi, because you have that attraction towards women, even though you don't act on it. That's what, okay, if that makes any sense. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I understand you not want to have a label on yourself. I ain't trying to force you to. But that's just me. Anna say, when I meet the one that brings out the sexual me, you'll be all over it. Amen to that. Amen to that. My cousin is really trying to hit on Anna, so I'm trying to find some stuff out. Say, the good doctor, I'm just gonna call you the good doctor, says, nowadays I cannot really judge people if you are not hurting people. Exactly. That's how I feel too. If you ain't hurting nobody, well, that's a lie. I judge for a whole lot of other reasons, but I get what you're saying. It's messed up not letting somebody know. What if they want children? Yeah, or something only the opposite gender can offer. I agree with that as well. The same way I feel about people with plastic surgery too. Y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember this case that this Oriental man sued his wife because she had plastic surgery and she didn't look anything like her original self, and they children came out looking like her before plastic surgery. He sued, and if I'm not mistaken, he won. So yeah, let a motherfucker know some stuff, you know, especially if, like I say, if you getting intimately involved. I think that I'm not gonna say it's a requirement. I just think you would want to tell the person, because you want to be honest with the person. You know what I'm saying? I just think you would want to tell them. You was trying to help Anna out, Lord Jesus. Rachika say, I am gay. Are you doing? There, say it, let it out, let the world know. You know what I'm saying? Well, in that case, I'm bi. I just feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty. Let's see. Cuzzo say, that's crazy. I don't even know what Cuzzo's talking about. Poetry, why is he a virgin? Is he waiting for marriage? Why is he a virgin? He's a virgin due to religious beliefs, because the way he explained it to me is that he was brought up in church, and he honestly believes that even though he lusts after people, he know that's a sin, but actually participate in the acts is even worse. I don't even know if the sins have different levels, like this level 1 sin, level 10 sin. I don't even know that, but that's just his reason. He didn't want to participate in act because he really thought that was definitely against the Bible. So he knows what he feels, but he's not going to act on it, and he might die not acting on it. He's gonna stay a virgin. And I mean, I think I was watching Ashley Miller before, and she was talking about when she came out or something like that before, and I remember her mentioning a similar thing, that even though that she is gay, that she does still believe that she is committing a sin. It might not have been her, so don't quote me on it, but I think that that's who said it. When it starts looking serious, they need to say something. Yeah, I think if you're going on multiple dates, you need to say something. I've never had a date for real. I mean, I have had dates, but not many. I haven't had more than one date with the same person. But yeah, so it's necessary to know to be real. How can y'all have a real relationship if you can't keep it real? That's my main thing too. Just keep it real. Thank y'all so much for liking the video. You didn't LOL. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, but we done went on a whole nother tangent. First of all, I just want to thank y'all for being here again. Like I said, I have not been around on YouTube. I was going through some issues where I was at the point where I was quitting YouTube altogether. I just had a lot of shit going on personally in my life. I had a lot of stuff going on mentally in my head, and I couldn't balance the two. I was waking up, I was either waking up with tears already in my eyes, crying, mad at no reason, snapping up on something. I was having days where I would just sit there and dwell on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And I was bringing myself down. I was mad at myself for not doing videos, even though I didn't want to do videos. I felt like a failure for all kind of different reasons. My daughter was coming in, like checking on me all the time, and I'm always saying how I don't have a real support system. But then when my daughter come and check on me, I'll be mad that she came and check on me, because now I feel like I'm a bad fucking mama. I had all kind of shit going on in my head right now. The fact that my daughter ain't working right now, and she ain't going to school right now, and right now she's kind of indecisive about what she want to do. I felt that as a mama, I should have stirred her better into a better direction. And then I got mad at my mama. I was like, well, if my goddamn mama would have taught me better, then I would have known how to tell my daughter better. And all this shit was just whirlwinding around in my head at the same doggone time. I was having issues. Say, thank you. You think I turned off? Is it your job that's making you depressed? No. My job isn't making me depressed. My job is just a trigger for my depression. Life. Life is just making me depressed. And I've gone through a lot of traumas that I have not been able to heal from. I could talk to my therapist a lot. You know, I go through a lot of talking. I talk to y'all here on YouTube. I do my tarot, consult my cards at times. And one reason, like I say, I don't want to be medicated. I'm not going to be medicated. Fuck the medications. For me, that's not for everybody. Some people need their medications, and I'm out here for you. But for me, I just didn't want it. So, but no, it's not my job. It's, hey, sweet pea. Hey, lady. I miss you so much. You just don't understand how much I miss you, girl. Oh my God. I need to be back in St. Louis with my boo. No, it's not. My job doesn't make me depressed. My job is just a trigger for my depression. My mama is a trigger for my depression. My daughter is a trigger for my mind is a trigger for my depression. You say I'm seriously doing fine. I honestly wish that I could say that I am. If I wanted to put it in medical terms, I am someone with mental health issues that is high functioning. Put it that way. Like, y'all don't normally see all my ebbs and flows. A lot of times I don't come on camera. A lot of times I don't talk about it. And the only reason I'm talking about a lot of it now, because I know a lot of people on this channel are dealing with some of the similar things. One of the viewers sent me this very heartfelt message on Instagram, saying how they understood where I was coming from, because they've been going some things. And I hate to say it, y'all. I was kind of like, that ain't me. You know, it like say for example, I got a lot of friends that are overweight. I say I'm 200 pounds, right? But when I get around them, they 300 pounds. So I be looking at them like, that ain't me. I ain't that big, you know. And that's how I feel sometimes when I read other people's situations, because I have never once thought about suicide. That's never been me. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I'm scared of death. Like, for real, I have panic attacks if I talk about the shit too long. No, I don't want to die. So I don't understand that process. So when people say that they can relate to me and then that's how they connect with me, is they saying because they have tried to commit suicide, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't feel that. You know what I'm saying? But I am technically still in therapy. I have not been able to see my therapist since January. January we missed our appointment, right? February came around and we were at the beginning stages of the C-19 before they start putting everybody in quarantine. My therapist has a very low immune system. Like, you can't be around her sneezing. She won't come in the room with you. So with the C-19 out there, she had already started trying to do video conferencing therapy sessions. I missed my February video conference therapy session because I can't take off work and say I got a doctor's appointment when it's a teleconference, when it's a video. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be physically going somewhere. So I couldn't take off work, and I didn't think about it, and I missed the whole appointment. So then when quarantine happened, the VA closed down. My therapist was through the VA. The VA system closed down, and my therapist was pregnant. So she went ahead and took her maternity leave. So from March until last week, or week before last, I had not spoke to my therapist, and I was feeling it. I told y'all before I moved here, I had not had a therapist that I actually connected with, that I felt like was really helping me. Because like I said, because I don't use medications, I use a lot of behavior therapy. So I hadn't talked to her, and she called last week and she was like, okay, we gotta set up an appointment for you. And I was like, yes, I finally get to see my therapist. It gives me fucking anxiety to even go into my therapist. First of all, I get anxiety because I think about all the shit that I'm gonna talk about, and I know all these fucking emotions and shit gonna come out. So it freaks me the fuck out. But then once I leave there, I be feeling like, oh my God, I talked to my therapist. Y'all, I love her. Like, I love that woman. So we set up a video conference last week, and that didn't happen because she didn't call me. Her secretary called, but the secretary forgot to put it on her calendar. So when she called me, she was like, okay, I want to set up an appointment with you. I was like, we got one for tomorrow. She's like, no, we don't. It's not on my calendar. So we have an appointment this coming up Wednesday. I finally get to talk to her on a video conference. And I hope I can make it because I'm not off work for it. I have to be at work. So I hope I can just pull over to the side of the road and I really hope, I try to schedule it for the end of my day, because it is emotionally draining to go through therapy. It's like you let it all out on the table. And like, she really like has a way of diving into what's wrong with you today. And it's not like, she's not just talking about my military trauma. She's not just talking about situations that happen. Like, I've been raped twice in life. Once by my former husband, and once by a neighbor. She don't like just talk about those issues. Like, she may be like, for real, like, what's going on with at work? What happened at work today? What did the head honcho do to you today? You know what I'm saying? She like really just like getting there, and she don't try to generalize it all. All the previous therapists I had, you tell them that you're having a bad day, and it's like, well, everybody's having a bad day, Poetry. You're not the only one. You know, I hate them patronizing ass motherfuckers. And she's not like that. She really like gets into what's really going on with you. So I've been looking forward to see my fucking therapist. But I have, like I said, I have these ebbs and flows sometimes. Like right now, I'm in what I call a euphoric mode. And I honestly decided to come on camera right now because I'm in a euphoric mode. However, I believe it is just a symptom. Because like I say, I can be really high, bam, and I could drop the next day. I'd be completely just down. Like tomorrow, I'd just be some shit. And then by the end of the afternoon, I'm just super happy again. And like, if you have a person that experienced mood swings that fast, that's a sign of somebody with a mental health issue. And like so I'm not just like in a good mood. I'm in like what they call, like, let's say remission, you know, use that just for like a better term. I'm just not in remission where I'm gonna live like a few happy good days. I could honestly be just on a few happy hours. Like I told you before I came on this live stream, I was ready to go to bed. I was like, I said I was going to go live. So I came on, and then during the process of me hitting record, my whole mood has changed. So your work needs to give you time for therapy. My job only gives us time for therapy if we are going to see the employee assistance program. Like most government agencies have the EAP. So we get 7 free sessions through the EAP. They will give us time off work for that. If I was actually going into a doctor's appointment, I can get time off work. Like if my doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm still supposed to come in the afternoon. That's how my job does. You know, I can't take the whole day, even though I say it's emotionally draining. So I usually will lie and tell them my appointment is at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, just so I won't have to be there in the morning. I won't have to be there in the evening either, in the afternoon either. And let's see. Am I bipolar? I have been diagnosed with bipolar depression, being bipolar, manic depressive, have homicidal tendencies, anxiety, and mood disorder. Yeah, and PTSD, yes. I was like, it's something I'm missing. It's something I'm missing. So those are the things I have been diagnosed with. I am what they call you guys don't have FMLA. I used to work at a call center and got FMLA for emotional stress. When I moved here to Orlando, it changed my status in my current job. So it's kind of like I had to start all over from the beginning. And when I first come in, I don't have medical benefits. I don't have, I had to build that back up. So FMLA wouldn't apply. I mean, I can get FMLA, but I wouldn't get no money. So I'll be off work for 12 weeks. I can be off work for up to 12 weeks with no pay at all. But usually with FMLA, you can use your own leave or you can own sick leave. I don't have those built up for me to use FMLA. And moving here to Florida, I've just, Anna know, because Anna been with the channel for a while, I've just caught back up financially, because the first 4 months I was here, I didn't have a paycheck at all. So I was using my savings and I went broke. I got broke fast. Like my subscribers were helping me out. Like they was like, here, $5 here, $20 here, So I didn't have a paycheck for the first 4 months I was here. So I went through my savings like quick. Like my mama wasn't kicking in on shit. And yeah, I was just spending money trying to take care of the whole family and I just blew through my savings. Them first 4 or 5 months, I got my first pay. I moved here in September. Got my first paycheck January 20th, and it still wasn't right. My stuff still ain't right. I'm still fighting and trying to get my stuff right. Thank you so much, Kanal. I love you as well. So I could try to take off a day and have my therapy sessions, but thing is, right now, since I'm trying to move, I don't want to have the loss of income. And one of the things that I have said is that if I did not get the other positions that I applied for, because I did apply for other jobs, if I didn't get them, I was walking away from this one on November 30th. So I need to have a nest egg set up for me. I need to have at least twice the amount of money as I had when I moved here, or 3 times the amount of money that I had when I moved here. So when I walk away, I won't be strapped. I can't slum it. I can't move back to the hood and save money. I have to have a certain way of life. I'm just used to it this time. I'm bougie now. Hey Tina, what's going on? Say my mother has the same diagnosis, but she isn't high functioning. I wonder if it's all the medications. The medications could very well make you not high functioning. When I first got diagnosed, it was I got diagnosed before then. I got diagnosed in 93 when I was still in the service. But when I came out of the service, it was 96 and I was going through my first sessions. They actually wanted me to be hospitalized for up to 6 months and I refused to do it because they sat through the class. The VA does give you classes on every medication that they're about to give you. They told me that I would have loss of motor skills. My reaction time wouldn't be as fast. I would have drooling at the mouth. I would be twitching. If I stopped taking my medication, then I could have more adverse effects. And I was like, I'm not going to start taking that shit. You know, if I have a choice right now, you're not saying that I'm not medically sound enough to speak for myself. I'm not taking that shit. I'm not going to be somebody that, you know, sitting up there drooling at the mouth or, you know, and then as soon as the day I forget to take my medicine, I'm on the train cussing people out and don't even realize I'm doing it. I wasn't going to be that person. So, but yeah, some of the medications can really sedate you, like really sedate you, just like almost like you are not there, you're not existing. So, and like I said, I've labeled myself as a high functioning only because after all these years from 96 to now, they have not said that I'm required to take medication. That's why I label myself high function. I don't know what the hell my doctor labeled me. But since I moved to Orlando, I didn't have a mood disorder before I moved to Orlando in my records, but now I have mood disorder. I've gotten claustrophobic, so to speak. Like, I hate being in elevators around crowded people. It freaks me the fuck out. I didn't used to have it before I moved here. And I don't know what it is. I think it's like people here in Orlando like to be close to you. That you be in line in the grocery store and they be right there on your back. C19 has really helped me out with that because I'd be like back up 6 feet. I don't know what it is. Like, some things are just developing over time. So I don't know. Yeah. But like with the PTSD, a lot of my stuff, like say, started from childhood. And then when I got into the military, it just compounded on top of things. Like my first 2 weeks in the military, my next door neighbor, we used to have like double suites, right? My neighbor's boyfriend tried to kill all of us. She tried to leave him. He said he was going to take out everybody that was friends with her. I had only been there 2 weeks. This man was going around the base with an M16 trying to light us the fuck up. He shot her 7 times. He shot her roommate, paralyzed her. Me and my roommate, we were able to not be harmed. He thought he killed my friend, and so he ended up turning on himself and killed himself, right? And his best friend, crazy as a motherfucking cuckoo bunny as well, his best friend, when he realized that the girl had not died, she survived those 7 shots, he said he was gonna finish the job for his friend. So I was dealing with that my first 2 weeks on my base in California. So I had like a lot of shit just compounded. Then I got sent over to Somalia. I got sent over to Somalia where we had a whole lot of gunfire that we were involved in. Like, we'd be in the shower at 10 o'clock at night. We only got showers once a week anyway. We in the shower, finally getting our shower, and all of a sudden we got bullets flying at us. So we dropping down in the ground, butt ass naked. The shower water ain't coming back on. The showers are done for the night. And we up here firing into the, we had that type. And half the fucking time, it was friendly fire. Like, you got the Marines here over here, you had the Canadians over here, you had the Army over here, and a fucking pig ran through. And the Canadians thought that the pig was the enemy, so they started shooting. The Army thinking that the Canadians is getting attacked, so they start shooting. And we have heard the bodyguards for the Army and the Canadians, so now we got to start shooting. So we just all over the place. It's like, I've been through a lot of shit in my life. I've been through a lot of shit. Kim was saying about her mom. She's been hospitalized. I don't even know what happened there. She had a big crash after leaving. I think those drugs are no different than street drugs. Yeah, a lot of those drugs, I don't think they're any different than street drugs as well. They are just prescribed by a doctor. That's why I won't talk to a psychiatrist. Psychiatrists are MDs. They're medical doctors. And most psychiatrists that I've met, they will try to fix the problem with medications. So I opted to talk to a psychologist. So we do the talk therapy, we do the behavioral therapy, we do a lot of things to try to help minimize my risk and help me cope better. It's not gonna be a cure. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that I may deal with majority of my life, but I'll be better equipped to handle it. Like when I recognize when something ain't right and I go off the grid, you know, just learning tools and tricks to, like, one thing, if y'all ever see me in the video and I'm doing this a lot, I'm pissed at something. If I'm wringing my hands a lot, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to hit something. There's like some things that I have to notice that if I start doing certain things, if I get too quiet, if you're around me in my presence and I get quiet, something is wrong. Just letting you know something's wrong. I'm not an arguer. I've never been taught to be an arguer. My mama is a fighter. My mom is a fighter. The one thing that she has told me, ain't no point in conversation. You walk up and swing. That's how you do it, right? So with that in mind as well, yeah, don't let me get quiet on you. Do not let me get quiet on you, because we're going to have a problem. So you are mentally strong for fighting and not taking medications. Whew. Miss Sweet Pea, girlfriend, look, Miss Sweet Pea. I love her. Y'all just don't understand. Me and her were in Costa Rica together. I'm gonna have to tell this little story for a little bit. We was in Costa Rica together, and I had us lost as a motherfucker. Let me tell you, we was walking around Costa Rica about 16 damn miles, trying to find this club, y'all. We was trying to go to this fucking club, and we couldn't figure out where we was going. But throughout the night, you know, people getting agitated, and you know, and I'm not sure if she realized, somewhere during the course of the night, I was like really extra positive. Like, okay, let's just go here. Let's just go here. Check this. Let's go here. And then, like I said, people were getting agitated, and rightfully so. And it was something that was said or done. I don't remember what it was. And I flipped out on Miss Sweet Pea. How we became friends from this day, I'm not even sure. I love her to death. How she even accepted my apology. If I did give you an apology back then, I don't even remember. I love you, girl. I apologize for flipping out on you. I was going through a moment at that time. I was going through a moment, and I think I took it out on her. So I hope I apologize, because I really don't remember. And I think she was with me again once upon a time too, where we were at this restaurant out in Northwest Plaza. People from St. Louis in the group, they know Northwest Plaza. And my food order wasn't right. It could be anything, y'all. Something real minute that really triggers me. And it was something as simple as not getting my food right. People that go out to eat with me, they know if my food not right, most times I won't even eat it no more. I'm like, here, take it back. I ain't ordering shit else, because now I'm mad, because I know I'm triggered at this point. And I think the dude called me a bitch or something like that. And I almost went over the counter. I remember I don't know if Miss Sweet Pea grabbed me or Tasha had grabbed me at that particular time, but I just remember that. Oh, so I have moments like, and people that are around me a lot, they know. That's Keena, really. Keena knows when my buttons are being pushed. She knows when I'm about to hit the edge. It's just, yeah, she said, nobody people like that, yeah. Miss Pee was like, okay, girl, she just having a moment in Costa Rica, and you were justified in going, oh, yeah, on that cook. Oh, my God, that man right there, he pissed me off. I was about to get him. It's not that it's mental. It's just certain things that can trigger me. Like when I'm triggered, trust me, it's not like just me arguing. I literally go in for the gusto. Like I literally try to hurt you. That's why I have been diagnosed with homicidal tendencies. That's why it's like it's past. It's not from 0 to 100. It's way past that. And like I see right now, this person that just came into the chat, SpongeBob SquarePants, is trying to trigger me right now. He's trying to say something stupid to get me pissed off. You can suck a dick. That's what I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna leave you alone. Okay. So, but other than that, yeah. So I just been like, I've been trying to go into work and just be quiet. but it's hard because I'm like an advocate for people. I see other people getting done wrong. I'm the first one to speak up for people. I fight for people who don't even want to be fought for. And so it's getting really tiring. It's getting really tiring to be at a place that I'm the only one that's fighting. Woo. So what makes it easy to be friends with you being bipolar is that you accept that you have a mental disorder and you actually work towards solutions. I try to, and thank you so much. I really appreciate your friendship. You just don't understand how much I appreciate your friendship. Like the good doctor, man, when she used to live in St. Louis, we used to be cool. We used to be cool as a motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? Just be real. Like I said, that's my blood family right there. So, you know. Did you once mention you were kidnapped or attempted kidnap when you were a younger child? Yes. 1, 2. I did a video about the time that I was kidnapped by my boyfriend. And there we go. All right. So I did a time that I was kidnapped by a boyfriend. I was 14 at the time. So I did that video. That's out there on in my playlist. Actually, that's my very first, I would say, Traveling Talk Tuesday, but I wasn't traveling because I used to call it Telltale Tuesday is what it used to be called. It's the very first video. But when I was younger, I got kidnapped by my mother's boyfriend. He was very abusive to her at the time, and he thought that was a way of making her come back to him. And he snatched me and took me. And I just remember, like, I don't know if you remember that, cuz, the guy Dimp that used to be my mom, he snatched me and they ended up finding me in the Mayday parade. And it was, yeah. But yeah, I had a boyfriend do it before too. And yeah. You go back to my very, very first, it's in the playlist, the very first video, and it says Telltale Tuesday, first time I was kidnapped. Yeah, that was. And the dude who did it, like I said in that story, he was chilling with my mama. You know what I'm saying? He was chilling with my mama when it was all said and done. They was on drugs together. You know what I'm saying? It's all getting high together. My childhood, even though I loved it, it was fucked up. It was. I mean, I had some good times, but it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I can't really tell y'all all of them because, like I said, I do have family members on here, and I don't have the right to share their story too, and a lot of them are part of those stories. But I don't know, we had some good times. Like but like I said, I see my therapist. I talk to my therapist on Wednesday. I get to talk to her. And when she called, like, I was in a bad mood. I was in a bad way. Just like literally hearing her voice on the phone, I broke down crying. Because I was like, oh my God, I just need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But since then, I've like gotten better. So by the time I talk to them, I'm like, I'm good now. You know, they do a little grading scale, like how you feeling today. But actually they do grading scale on how you've been feeling over the past couple weeks. So yeah, we get it all out. But no, whoever, I think I removed a hidden person or something like that. I don't know. Angry Bird. Hello, how are you, Angry Bird? Are you the same person I just blocked, or you just came on in the room? Ken Dom said, you've been through so much that I honestly understand why you feel the way that you do and react. It's when I tell people my stories, a lot of people don't believe them because they be like, that could not have happened to you. Hey, how are you, Snapback? Yeah, I'm trying to. One of the reasons why I moved my mom with me here in Florida is I thought that it was going to make our relationship better. And it has proven that it hasn't. We are not as bad off as we once were. You know, back when Keena was like a little younger, when she was like 3 or 4 or 5. My mother and I are not that bad any longer, but we are still not at a place where we should be living together. My therapist is like, she is like I said, my job is one of my triggers. She is one of my triggers because like there's a lot of stuff that with that relationship I have not been able to let go of, and I see some of the habits repeating. So it's like you ain't grew either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still doing the same shit that had me pissed off at you in the first fucking place. I'm just getting back to the live. Did I miss anything? Oh, wait a minute. You back. Hold on. It is officially Amir Couture 2.0's birthday. We finna get this on. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I only sing the Stevie Wonder version. So happy birthday to you. Yay. Wait a minute. We are singing to Amir Couture 2.0. Just turned the big 40. Welcome to the 40 club. Just turned birthday today. So, yes. And so we singing happy birthday to him. Hey, Olivia. I'll be late saying hi to people. How y'all doing? I'm surprised I'm still on here, y'all. I got to go to work in the morning. Y'all know that. I got to go to work in the morning. Yeah. So, how much time? Let me see how much time I got left on my phone. We got 29 minutes of battery life left. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on here. Anything else y'all want to talk about? And y'all got any other topics y'all want to address? You know, I actually had planned on talking about some stuff. I had a little list of stuff I had planned on talking about. Have you heard about the singer Jaguar Wright blasting the Roots in comment? I saw a headline about it, but I didn't know what she said. So if you can enlighten me on what Jaguar Wright is another underrated singer. That mother can sing her ass all right. You came in to say goodnight? Good night. Go to bed, get some rest. Let's see, what was I gonna talk about? Oh my God. I was supposed to be talking about, because I'm from St. Louis, I was supposed to be talking about, hey Maya, how you doing? The Sweetie Pies thing. I was supposed to be talking about that. Ashanti dropped the video tonight. Ashanti must be doing the verses. Let me see. Because Ashanti dropping videos and music. Hold on. Ashanti. Is she gonna do the verses? Because they wanted Ashanti to do the verses against I forgot Keisha Cole. This Sweetie Pies thing, yes. Okay, so being from Sweetie Pies, against who? She's featured in the song. Oh, she featured in the song. That's so sad about Miss Robbie and her ill built son. Okay, so y'all know I always have a twisted view of things, right? Okay, so y'all know Miss Robbie. She used to be with Miss Robbie is very well known for being with Tina Turner and the Ikettes. She was one of the Ikettes back when Tina Turner first came out. So you know that's where she really built up her status. You know what I'm saying? Miss Robbie, I want to say all of her children, all of her sons, with the exception of Tim. Now, I may be incorrect on all. So I'm going to say majority. Majority of her sons, with the exception of Tim, have all been killed. Right there on Natural Bridge of Kings Highway, right? And a lot of people be like, oh, pull Miss Robbie this, pull Miss Robbie that. Sometimes it's your upbringing. Sometimes, I'm just saying that, you know what I'm saying? All your kids been killed in that area. You ain't decided to leave that area. You hadn't decided to leave that area. Tim was in jail. I'm just saying. Sometimes, like, you know how sometimes when kids get killed and then you hear the parents be like, oh, they was a good person. They was out here dealing drugs. They was out here robbing people, stealing. Sometimes the household has some play in the shit too. Okay. But however, yeah, Tim ill built his childbearing ass hips. You know, he was in jail for a while. Yeah, it's something about like Miss Robbie's the sweetest person. Miss Robbie was. My grandmama used to sing as well on the same circuit with the Ikettes. She wasn't with that. Say, don't you talk bad about Miss Robbie. I'm not gonna talk too bad about Miss Robbie, but I'm gonna tell the truth. We ain't gonna shame the devil here. Saying like, you know, like when we went to Uncle Leon's funeral and we sitting there at Uncle Leon's funeral and the man up on the thing talking about all this good he done did. And we know that he done molested half the fucking family. Let's be real. Let's talk about the real shit now. Everything ain't peachy in the sweetie pie house. I'm just letting you know that, right? And everything ain't. I feel bad. I do. I feel bad. I understand that she's going through a lot. She has made her way. She has came up, but everything that's shiny ain't gold. Put it that way. Thank you. You know the real. You know the real. Everything that's shiny ain't gold. There's some demons and some skeletons in that family, in that household, plain and simple. So the way that the story supposedly went, Tim was living out in LA. My personal thoughts, he had some jealousy against Dre. And the reason why he had some jealousy against Dre, because his mama took him in. If y'all ever have that type of family where your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin bringing in other family members into the household and you like, what the fuck about me? You know what I'm saying? That's why my personal opinion, this ain't no fact to state out there, my personal opinion, if there has to be a motive, that's what the motive was. It was pure jealousy that Miss Robbie took in Dre. And Tim, as grew up with all his brothers getting killed and ended up in jail, him damn self. And he looking at his mama like, damn, you here for Dre, you doing all this, that, and the third for Dre. You know how you get that you growing up in your household and you have kids and your upbringing may not has been as good, but then you see your parents treating your kids like royalty. Like shit that they would have never let you do. They letting their grandkids get away with. That's how I'm seeing, what I'm understanding, what happened in that household. Because like I say, Tim was in jail. You know what I'm saying? He was getting all the extra love. Miss Robbie took him out of a bad situation down in Texas, brought him to St. Louis, nurtured and cared for him, and Tim was still left out there bad. Okay, now she was taking care of her son, making him part owner of the restaurant, this, that, and the third. But still, the fact that she moved Dre into that household, that was the issue. On top of the fact, before Dre was even killed, Miss Robbie had already thought that Dre stole $200,000 in cash from her house. But she was still treating Dre like he was a fucking king. I think reports just recently came out that she had implicated Dre in him stealing $200,000 of cash. First of all, why you got $200,000 worth of cash in your house on Natural Bridge in Kings Highway? That's where the house is at. If anybody from St. Louis, y'all know why the hell will you have that type of money in that hood? Say grandparents do that. Exactly, grandparents do that. And so I think that's what the real issue is. And I think it just all became a jealousy thing. Now, like I said, reports have came out that Dre, the victim, the one who was killed, supposedly stole $200,000 from Miss Robbie as well before he died. That could also be part of the motive. Like, my mama took you in and this is how you do her. You know what I'm saying? I know we say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes we don't give a fuck about blood. You just try to hurt my mama. You just try to steal from my mama. It could be very possible he could have been trying to retaliate for that situation as well. Very possible, especially since the types of life insurance policies that he took out. He tried to take out $500,000 worth of life insurance policies on Dre. All of them were fraudulent insurance policies. In order to get an insurance policy, that is over $250,000 in most states, you have to have the permission of the person that you are insuring. So what that means is that the $500,000 policy that Tim wanted to take out, he couldn't get it without Dre's signature. So what they did instead, they wrote a $250,000 policy on Dre. He wrote this with I forgot his homeboy. He wrote it with the insurance guy that got caught up in the thing. I can't think of what his real doggone name is right now. I remember him by his nickname because he was Nelly's producer. But yeah, you have to have and you have to have a medical, like I said, a medical examination done when it's over $250,000. So when you hit that $250,000, he didn't need all that stuff. So they wrote a fraudulent insurance claim and pushed it through, and he got a $200,000 rider on it. That says that if he died within 14 days of the policy being written, he would get an additional $200,000, and then he had another $50,000 added onto that. So everything about the policy itself was illegal, but he had a legitimate insurance agent writing it for him, and they helped him push it through underwriting, where he was able to cash in on at least $200,000 after Dre was killed. Now, what doesn't make sense to me in this whole situation, and this is what I'm saying, like that area of town, the knowledge that I have about some of the family members in their seediness, it all seems kind of shady to me. Tim was supposed to be in LA. He contacted the chick down in Memphis, the stripper girl, right? The stripper girl contacted Dre and said, I'm coming through St. Louis. Where Dre know this chick from? Why did he care that this chick was coming through St. Louis? I'm saying he had to have some type of connection with this girl as well that they have not explained. But she called Dre, said, I'm coming through St. Louis. I'm going to be here this time, whatever, right? So when she got to St. Louis, Tim flew in from LA. She called Dre and said Dre. She contacted Dre. She contacted Dre and said she was here. That's what made Dre come out of the house, and he got shot down. He was not shot in the park like they were saying. He wasn't 18. He was 21 at the time of his death. She came out of the house, and she contacted him by phone. He came out of the house and he was gunned down. She called Tim, told Tim that she knew where Dre was at, and then she got back on the road, headed down to Memphis. The day she got back to Memphis, Tim wired her $9,000 into several different bank accounts. Now, what they are being charged on is not murder. They're being charged on conspiracy to murder, because apparently there were supposed to be more individuals involved other than Tim, the stripper, and the insurance agent. There's supposed to be some other people involved as well. So they're being charged on conspiracy to commit murder for hire, and they're being charged on wire and mail fraud, because they submitted all the insurance applications through the mail. They made all of their conversations through a cell phone. So that's the wire charge. But as far as murder, none of them are being charged for actual murder. They're all being charged for conspiracy. I think the stripper is going to talk. I really do. I think the doggone insurance agent going to talk for real. I think he going to talk for real. They had put out another rumor that he also tried to take out $1 million policy on Miss Robbie. That's a lie. I'm so sick of people spreading that damn bald face ass lie. He did not try to take no $1 million policy out on Miss Robbie. Some other family source supposedly said that Miss Robbie, like I said, Miss Robbie would have known, because she has to sign off on it and she has to give a doggone medical examination for $1 million policy. Tim's mugshot. He did that mugshot. When I saw it, I didn't think it was a mugshot. I mean, I knew it was a mugshot, but I didn't think it was the recent one, because he was smiling on it. He was looking like, and what? Got him? That's how he was looking. I was like, what the fuck? And the crazy thing about this, okay, so the president has issued FBI task force into different cities that have high crime rates. Y'all know St. Louis is supposed to be the murder capital of the nation. He should get 50 years just for the mugshot alone. And So the FBI task force is going in there trying to solve cases that hadn't been solved, and that's how they uncovered this whole situation and tracked down the phone records and everything between Tim and the stripper and the insurance guy. I thought it wasn't real mugshot. I didn't think it was real at first. I was like, what the fuck is his problem? Yeah, I was like, I couldn't understand why he was being held in Mississippi or why he was in Mississippi in the first place. Because Tim lives in LA. The stripper was in Memphis. But they picked up Tim in Mississippi. Girl, you know good and doggone well the Orange Cheeto ain't the one who actually implemented their program. He just pushed through somebody else's idea. He didn't do shit right for real. But because, like I said, the task force is supposed to be there to reduce the actual crime that is currently happening, but for some reason they going through old cases, so they still ain't doing what they were supposed to be tasked to do. You say you knew Tim wasn't supposed to be trusted. He was opening another restaurant, I think, in Mississippi. I know that he was supposed to be opening up a restaurant in LA. He was trying to get Miss Robbie to move to LA, and she wasn't moving. She wasn't gonna move at first. I don't know. He might have been trying to open up another restaurant in Mississippi. He might be. You say you try to give his credit. Let me see. I'm finna look that up. I got my laptop right here. Sweetie Pies in Mississippi. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why he was in Mississippi. He's been held without bail. Oh, Sweetie Pies opened a new location. They actually have a location in Mississippi. They opened up back in January. They are located at 110 East South Street in Jackson, Mississippi. I did not know that. Is that the same place, Sweetie Pies? They call it the Sweetie Pies Frying Bird. That's the same place, Sweetie Pies Kitchen. I didn't know that. Well, learn something new every day. So, yeah, like I say, a lot of these news articles out here putting that he was charged with murder. He's not being charged with murder. He's being charged with conspiracy, which is different. It holds different charges. It holds different weight on the charges. Say if Trump did anything right, it was in his own self-interest somehow. They haven't brought him here due to COVID. I know he's waiting on transport. Did I ever eat there? Girl, I've ate at Sweetie Pies. I ate at Sweetie Pies only because they was a hometown place. They family know my family, so you know I ate there and I was not impressed. I think I told y'all about that before. When I ate there, and all the food was the same color. My macaroni and cheese, my sweet potatoes, my cabbage, all looked brown. Why everything was the same color? Because they cooked on the same grease. They didn't have no seasoning. I think once they became so big, you know, they trying to appeal to a lot of different flavor palettes. They cut back on their seeds. It was just bland. Like I can go to a good old Baptist church after Sunday service and get a good plate. That's what Sweetie Pies used to be. Nah, no more. My brother, I think my little brother still worked there. My brother was one of the chefs at the one in St. Louis. And I think he still worked there. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't even know if they still open no more. I ain't been there. I moved 2 years ago, so I don't know. But yeah, it was Sweetie Pies became popular because of Oprah and Obama. I think Obama went there when he came to St. Louis, and then they put it on the news, and you know Obama go to church with Oprah in Chicago, and then Oprah decided to do Sweetie Pies. Yeah, you say you in New York, you can't relate. You can't relate to what? The having the church service and going at the church and getting the macaroni and cheese, the good baked macaroni, the cheese with the extra brown on the top. Say all are closed but upper crust. Oh, really? Upper crust was sucked to me. Say yeah, they talking already. I know they would. I figured that somebody gonna talk because it's more people supposed to be implicated in that situation. But that was just my whole thing was like it's either a jealousy thing, just because my mama took you in and she didn't do the same for me. I ended up going to jail. I lost all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Either that or the fact that you stole from my mama while she here trying to help you and I'm gonna pay you back type situation. One of them two, for me, it's got to be the motive. Say, yes, God, after church dinner was the bomb. Yes, after church, Sunday service, especially the Church of God in Christ. Remember, cuz, when we used to go down there to Church of God in Christ Boston Temple, go down in the basement, and they have all that food set up. Barbara Jean used to cook too. Barbara, baby, get you a good plate. Oh yeah, church food was good, and I used to always wonder how they used to make that macaroni like that. Because when I made mine, it never came out that way. But now that I'm grown, I got that macaroni. Just I can make that church macaroni. I can't make the sweet potatoes like that though. My sweet potatoes be nasty. They just be potatoes. It just ain't no sweetness to them. Serial killer could cook her ass off. Don't be calling my Aunt Barbara serial killer. But yeah, all these families got some type of demons. Like I say, and everybody loved them some Miss Robbie for real. She came off as such a genuine person. Like I said, people know her. The older people know her from when she used to sing with Ike and Tina Turner. Miss Robbie was a looker. You know what I'm saying? And she done did some things. She done put her stock on, put her name on in St. Louis. Still waiting on your food. Do you think he took out that policy because of rumors of him being in debt and upset because Dre took money from his mom? I think he actually took out the policy because they knew that they was finna put a hit on their boy. That's why I think he took the policy out. And maybe he thought that he could use that money to to give back to his mama, but he didn't. She probably wouldn't have took it. She probably wouldn't have taken it. I don't know. Yeah, she probably wouldn't have took it, but it's just now coming out now due to the current investigation that Miss Robbie named Dre as the person who stole her money from her. She been real hush hush. Ain't nobody really said too much of anything. From the family that we know of, it's some people that's who supposed to be friends of the family who've been talking to the blogs, but Miss Robbie ain't really said too much of anything. Like she was just over at Charlie, she was just over at Mother's the other day, you know what I'm saying? Said my grandma used to be in the kitchen frying that chicken, baking all that baked chicken. Something about that baked chicken at the church. I don't know how they get it. It be the crust still be crispy. I used to just eat nothing but the crust. Just get the skin off. Good night, Alethea. Good night, Alethea. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to be getting my butt off here. Like I said, I got to go to work tomorrow. Saying you Baptist, we started at the Church of God in Christ, and then we went over to Baptist. Cause after we left Boston Temple, we was Friendship Missionary Baptist Church. Yeah, Missionary Baptist. I don't know if that's different from regular Baptist. We was Missionary Baptist. So yeah, I don't know, black churches, baby, black churches. I think I went to one white church that I've attended when I was in LA. And they had some food for that ass, baby. After service, they used to come up to the base. They used to come up to the military base, and they would have service for the military people who weren't associated with a specific religion. Like once I joined the military, I became what's the word? I just wasn't affiliated. My dog tags had no real religious affiliation, so they used to host like a service for us folks. To just so we could still get some type of word, have some type of connection, have some type of fellowship with people. And they used to have some good damn food, baby. So you met Tim and the sister, you never met Miss Robbie? Oh, okay. Yeah, Tim, old wide hip ass. Tim looked like he was ready to give birth at any time. Say, Ken Dom, say, I didn't know you was still here. You can't hang with us. Hey, well, good night, Ken Dom. Thank you for coming. It's 1 a.m. I'm about to get my butt off here too. Agnostic. I want to say agnostic, but let me see. Let me look up agnostic. A person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or anything beyond material phenomena. A person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. That would be that part right there, yeah. Okay, I can see that. A person who claims neither faith or disbelief in God. That's, yeah. Because somebody was telling me that I believed in the devil. I was like, no, I don't. And I actually, you know what? That's not true. Because I believe there's a God. I do. I just don't think that we all as human beings are worshiping the same one. That's what I believe. Because I just can't see that everybody here praying to the same one God, and He say, okay, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna fuck you over today. I just don't believe that. I don't believe my God is like that. You know, I'm just saying. It was a phrase in the movie Angels and Demons that said that the world, something along the lines that the world became more fucked up when we all started trying to believe that there was only one true God. But most people that believe that there is one true, true. That could be the key word, one true God. But you can't make me believe that me and Trump praying to the same God. You can't make me believe that shit. I just can't believe that. So I guess agnostic may be the best way to say it then. I don't know what my dog tags say. I gave Keena my dog tags. My daughter has my dog tags. I don't know what my dog tags. I think it just says no preference. Like when I was in boot camp, I went to Muslim services. I went to Catholic services. I went to a lot of these services just so I could be around the men. All the guys was at the boot camp services, and that's the only place that the drill instructors were not at. So I used to be able to go in there and talk to the dudes. I had a boot camp boyfriend. We used to do Morse code and everything. We got busted though. We got busted doing the Morse code. I should have known it was like his drill instructor had walked in, because it started getting, it was like too easy. I was like, damn, he really had picked up these. I was still sitting here with my little book trying to say, okay, 2 dots, long line. Do that, and all of a sudden it started coming through quick. I was like, dang, he really got good. His drill instructor started responding back to me because he had got busted, so I got busted too. But yeah, I had a boot camp boyfriend. I loved him. That was Mickey. That's my boy. Non-denominational. That's what I like to call myself. There you go. There you go, Tina. Non-denominational. Say, my cousin say heathen. You became a heathen. I would like to say I'm wayward, not necessarily a heathen. But it's a lot of practices that I'm the type of person that asks questions. So like my last church was a non-denominational church, right? Love that church. I did at first. But I'm the one person that be asking questions. I'm like, you say something, I'm raising my hand. I'm like, I know it's not Bible study, but I need to know. I'm like, make it make sense. And the pastor didn't like that. So then we started having conflict, because now it became my duty to challenge everything that you said, sir. Like, you can't just come to me and tell me, we're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to question God. I'm like, no, bro. God said, come to him and ask him that of what you want to know. So no, they don't tell me I don't supposed to know. So yeah, we started having issues. So I left church. I did. I left church. Sakina was born in 1998. I left church in 2003. Only time I've been back in church since then is funerals. That's it. Yeah, away with heathen. I'm gonna get that put on a t-shirt. Away with heathen. Yeah, I agree. I have to ask questions. So yeah, it's been since 2003 since I've been to church for anything other than a funeral service or a Christian. Like when my play brother, when his daughter got Christian, he wanted me to come. I went to that. It's like it's not that I won't go to a church, but yeah, bro, I got too many questions. I can't go off the good book that says you say you was in Southern Baptist and you got in trouble for asking questions. Yes, Anna. Me and the Sunday school teachers, they hated to see me coming. Oh yeah, I would ask like one simple question. And when you look in Genesis, in the days that God created the earth, no. Day 1, he did this. Day 2, he did that. Day 3, he did this. He did all this work. I want to say it was day 3 or 4 that God created mankind, man and woman, in his image. I want to say that was day 3 or 4. And he says mankind, man and woman in his image. Then on day 7, he rested, right? Then after day 7, the Lord looked at the earth and said, he ain't got nobody to till it. You know what I'm saying? So he went to Adam, whatever, to till it and name all the animals. And he gave him dominion over the animals, this, that, and the third, something like that. I see you off work now. Let's go. Hey, Paula. Hey. So I'm mistaken. So after in Exodus, it says something along the lines that the mankind had started to, what's the word they use in the Bible? Sleep with. I don't think they use sleep with. They started to have sex with and have children, have relations with the giants of the earth who walked the earth. I'm like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Where they come from? So I had questions I wanted to ask. Where they come from? Because he created mankind. And they keep trying to tell me that Adam and Eve was the only one. And I was like, no, they said he created mankind, not just Adam and Eve. Who the fuck they multiplying with? Adam and Eve supposed to have 2 sons. They screwed their mama and had more babies. And then they multiplied from that. No, but it says in Exodus 2, that mankind, which he created on the 3rd day, was having sex with the damn giants who roam the earth. Who the fuck was the giants? That's what I'm saying. I got questions. I wanted to know those, and that's when my pastor was like, "Well, you're not supposed to know those answers. You ain't supposed to question God and this, that, other." And I'm like, dude. And then at the very end of the book. Well, actually, like in the Old Testament says that you only supposed to come to God when you had your questions, right? And then all of a sudden we got this New Testament, and the New Testament said we got to go through Jesus Christ. And I'm like, so is God a liar? That's the type of questions I've asked. Because in book 1, you say we ain't got to go to nobody but you. Now in book 2, you saying I got to go through Jesus Christ. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the book, it's saying nobody's supposed to like translate or reinterpret these words, but you got 15 different versions of the Bible. So I was like, why? You say you want, now that you mentioned you want to know too. I want to know, how can God be a man if he created gender? Wouldn't he be genderless? Wouldn't he be genderless? And they had babies with human women, and they were giants. That's exactly what they said. They were giants. And I'm like, who was these giants? I'm saying he created, like I said, when he created mankind, he created them in his image. Was mankind the giants, and then Adam and Eve? Like then they came later? But cause like who was Cain and Abel rocking with? They was having sex with their mama? Is that what they trying to say? Is that what they trying to say? I was like, and then like, okay, there's one other part in the Bible that always confused me. The Noah's Ark situation. Noah's Ark, they took 2 of everything, right? 2 the animals, they took 2 lions, you always see the pictures of the 2 lions. They always taking 2 male lions. These 2 male lions when having babies with each other. They never show a male and female lion when you see the pictures. Anyway, but they took 2 of everything. He took his family, whatever, and then God flooded and destroyed. Did he destroy the rest of the world, or did he only destroy a neighborhood? I was always confused about that. Because if he destroyed the rest of the world, then everybody, then mankind started back over from Noah and the people he had on the boat with him. Was I reading that wrong or something like? So then people try to tell me that you ain't supposed to go in chronological order. I was like, why the fuck they write it this way? So like I say, I had questions. So I still read the Bible sometimes. I read a lot of scripture. I read the Quran. I read the Bible. I read when the Jehovah's Witness people came knocking your door, that little book they gave us. I read a whole lot of stuff. One of them little boys that come through, not the Seventh-day Adventists. Is it the Seventh-day Adventists? The little boys that come through, the Church of Latter-day Saints, they got a whole book, and they whole little book, they whole philosophy is that while everything was going over there in Jerusalem, that stuff was happening over in North America. But back at that time, everything was supposed to be one big conglomerate, one connected United States, right? I mean, not United States, but one connected country. He destroyed all the unrighteous people on the earth. So all the righteous people knew how to swim. Is that what happened? I'm not trying to be funny either, but I'm not asking questions. Like, you had this big flood to destroy all the unrighteous people. Only the righteous people knew how to swim. Then how did they survive? I just got questions. God gave us an inquisitive nature, so to say we shouldn't ask questions is a mess. Exactly. He knew once they ate that damn apple. And then I also have questions about the devil, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. when people always say that the devil did this, that the devil did that, my response is, y'all give the devil too much damn power. He was simply an angel. He was not equivalent to God. He did not have the same powers as God has. He is from God, because if he is omnipotent, he is of God. So he's just a child of God. He is not as powerful as he is. So they be like, well, no, God didn't do that. The devil did this. He ain't got that much damn power, y'all. Y'all giving him too much. He was a beautiful ass angel, according to the Bible. He was beautiful. And according to that, from what I was reading, God was a jealous God, and he casted him out because of his beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, say Satan transforms into an angel of light. He's supposed to be beautiful, right? He was supposed to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. And yeah, he was cast out and then gave dominion of the underworld. But I'm like, why do people give him the same equivalent power as God? He was not a God. He was an angel. He lost his wings. It's like budge. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I mean, I can talk about the Bible all day long. I can get into it. The Mormons. I don't know if it's the Mormon. I know the book that I have is the Church of the Latter-day Saints. Because I remember like when they come knock on my door, I used to let them in. Come on, let's talk. I'll sit down and talk with you. All right, my phone is about to die on y'all. It just turned black. It just went black, baby. I can't even see the screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off here. It's 1:08 a.m. This has been a real lively discussion. I really appreciate everybody being here. And after the flood, Trump showed up and threw paper towels. I love you, Anna. So thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I had not expected for it to be this long. I appreciate everybody, each and every one of y'all. I love y'all to death. Friends, family, and all my new people that's here too. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know, I come on live every once in a while. Not all the time, just every once in a while. I'm trying to get back to the videos and stuff, y'all, but you know, we're gonna see how we do. Thank y'all again. I'm signing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace out, y'all.